Hello dear students, in today's video we are going to study regarding the semiconductor devices. In our chapter called as Semiconductors, we have studied different concepts like PN junction diode, P-type and N-type semiconductors. And today we are going to study some advantages as well as disadvantages of semiconductor devices. Along with that, we are also seeing some applications of semiconductor PN junction diode, and at the end we will see the concept of thermistor. So at the beginning we will start with some advantages of semiconductor devices. As we know, the electronic property of semiconductor is controlled as per our requirement. That's why semiconductor devices can be used in many ways. And also they are also have very small size. That means semiconductor devices are very compact, and also their weight is also very less. That's why we can use them very usefully. If we consider the example of requirement of voltage, okay, semiconductor devices require very small amount of voltage. That's why they require less electricity, and this is how we can say that semiconductor devices will consume less power attenuation. Heating effect is also very less in case of semiconductor devices. That's why we can use semiconductor devices as a thermally stable devices. The operation of the speed, actually the faster speed of operation is very useful for the semiconductor devices. This is also very important advantage of semiconductors. By using such semiconductors, we can fabricate simple ICs. ICs means integrated circuits we use in our household electronic equipments. Such ICs can be very useful, and these are several advantages of semiconductor devices. As there are advantages, similarly some disadvantages are also there. When some electrostatic change is there, that means some temperature sensitive location is there, then we can see semiconductors are very, they are not useful for this purpose. Okay, they are very sensitive to electrostatic changes and also very useful for controlling low power. That's why they are not very useful for controlling high power. If some radiation is there, they are also sensitive to that area, and this can be taken as disadvantage for semiconductors. If temperature is fluctuating, then they are also sensitive to such change in temperature. So there are several disadvantages of semiconductor devices are there. After advantages and disadvantages, we are going to see some applications. Okay, the first application we can see solar cell. Okay, as we know, solar cell is the application in which light energy is converted into electrical energy, and we use this electrical energy in our household equipments, and also when at some remote areas where electricity is not given and it cannot be provided, for such areas the electricity can be generated by using solar panels. So this is how semiconductors are useful in solar cell. Photoresistor is another application where photoresistor can change its resistance when we put it inside the light. Okay, when light falls on it, then it changes the resistance by using its property. This property we can use semiconductors for large number of applications. The next application is bipolar junction transistor. Okay, BJT. It is the application of semiconductor PN junction diode, in which there are three terminals. Like PN junction diode, we have two terminals, P type and N type. But in case of transistor, there are three terminals. It can be PNP or it can be NPN. So such transistors are also made by using semiconductor materials, and there are large number of semiconductor devices where BJTs are used. Next important application is photodiode. Just like photoresistor, photodiode is also very useful. When light energy is incident on it, the photodiode will convert that light into energy, and its resistance also change. LED is another application for PN junction diode rather. LED means it is a diode which operates in forward bias condition, and it can be used in different types of lamps. Okay, we have nowadays we are going to use several lamps, several bulbs we use in our houses. These are made up of light emitting diode, that is LED. Solid state laser is another application of PN junction diode. Laser, okay, it is type of laser. It emits the light for specific frequency. Because of its small size, it also consumes less power. And the last important application of semiconductor PN junction diode is integrated circuit. It is nothing but IC. Okay, integrated circuit is a very small electronic component, we can say. It is found in different types of circuits. Okay, circuits like our computer or television circuit can be taken as an example, in which we can see application of integrated circuits. There are a large number of electronic circuits there in which we can see the use of integrated circuits, which are actually the taken as application of PN junction diode. Okay, so this is how we can study semiconductor devices and PN junction diode very interestingly. And the next point in our today's video is thermistor. In case of thermistor, if you want to study its property, we can simply say that it is a temperature sensitive resistor. Okay, thermistor is nothing but a type of resistor, and it changes its resistance when there is some change in temperature. Okay, thermistor is a type of resistor which changes its resistance when temperature changes. That's why it is called as temperature sensitive resistance. Okay, thermistor has two types. First one is negative temperature coefficient thermistor, and second one is positive temperature coefficient thermistor. Okay, it is also often called as NTC and PTC. NTC thermistor has its resistance decreasing when there is increase in temperature. Okay, when temperature of the surrounding increases, NTC decreases its resistance. That's why it is called as negative temperature coefficient thermistor. And vice versa for positive temperature coefficient thermistor, that is PTC, its resistance also increase when there is increase in temperature of the surrounding. So this is about thermistor. They are very useful when we use some industrial applications. They are often used in some temperature sensors. Okay, thermistor is nothing but a temperature sensor. Okay, so today we have studied regarding semiconductor devices, their advantages, disadvantages, application, and also very important topic of semiconductors, that is thermistors. Thank you.